Leo, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. I hope I find you guys well. I am here to do your reading for the next 72 hours. Now, this reading will be timeless, so whenever it finds you, the message is for you. So we're going to be looking at Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising.
While we're shuffling, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that cute little bell for all notifications so you never miss a message.
Okay, Leo. So of course, you're not out of the mix here. You're stuck in it with everybody else. Transformations, change, and new beginnings. How exciting. Mercury is now direct. If you're watching this video anytime close to when I actually put it out. So there is now forward movement able to be had. First, we have transformation. So yeah, there's change here. But this isn't like a shocker to you, really. I think that this has been long awaited for the most part. You've been working on this. This transformation doesn't come out of nowhere. Something this epic and something that changes you on so much of a deeper level doesn't just happen with like overnight. It's something that's been worked on for a long time. And that transformation may cause somewhat of what you may see at face value as a disruption, as a change that may be thrust upon you at one point, right? But we all know there has to be some sort of breakthrough, and we just never know what it is we're breaking through. You know, we just hope to be able to make it to the other side, which I think is kind of what's important here, is realizing that there is another side that you are really coming into now with the transformation card coming out as your first card. And next we have financial and material changes. So I definitely suspect a change in, how do you say that word? Marital, like marital status? Marital, I think it is. So yeah, I do see maybe a change coming in that aspect, or maybe you're deciding on moving somewhere, changing jobs, taking a different position. Maybe you realize you have a green thumb and you can use that actually towards your, you know, in a way that can actually help you on the grander scheme of things. Speaking of planting and growing, Leo, prosperity begins is next, which is beautiful. Ace of Pentacles energy here. Once again, this is that same energy of, I see a lot of hands here too, to be honest with you. A lot of hands. I feel like maybe before you may have had your hands in a few different things, you know, and the disruption was like something that slapped your hand and you were like, oh my gosh, like, oh, you know, like maybe you got your hand stuck in a mousetrap. You know, or somebody else got their hand stuck in your mousetrap. Like Christopher Witecki says. Soul Garden TV, you guys, he's the best. Totally subscribe. He's amazing. But yeah, I can see like there's like changing of hand placements here. I don't know if there's something to do with the hands, but like just look at this. It's pretty, I don't know. It's really prominent here, and I think that maybe you might even be creating something with your hands from the ground up, and that disruption may have come when you had to take a little bit of a break from the creation process. But I think things are up and running again now, Leo. We also have triumphant success at the bottom of the deck. Like, duh. I love it. And you know, once again, the hand, right? I see it coming out of the ground here. there's a big process of that growth period. I think you went through the whole hard part. It's like you were turning into a butterfly, you know, and this is that breaking through of the ground above you, pretty much. Like you were underground for so long that like you had so much to go through to like get up, and you're finally able to reach up and reach out, you know, and reach for that new beginning and prosperity. And prosperity doesn't always have to be necessarily like material or financial. It could be prosperity in the abundance of love that you have around you, or a feeling of security and safety. It doesn't necessarily have to be prosperity in that aspect. So let's see if we have any clarification cards here for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the next 72 hours. Got it. Appropriate. I suppose you could be dealing with a water sign, but if you are, it looks like you're going to have some help. And some people. I see some people here. I see a King of Cups, a King of Swords. Masculine energies coming through. Thank you. They may be the ones to actually cause disruption now that I look at it. Woo, gotta love that masculine energy. Ow. Oh my gosh, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Emperor. How appropriate. Oh my goodness. So it does feel like there's a lot of people here, and it could be even like institutions or things of that nature that are kind of coming down on you, and maybe putting down a stronger rule, laying down a firmer foundation that kind of excludes emotion a little bit. It seems very like business, very left brain, kind of very Saturn-ish energy, if you want me to tell you the truth. But then what do we do when we come out? The growth starts, the 10 of Pentacles here. And that's when you're reaching out, reaching towards more. And I can see that literally all happening in a span of 72 days. It's 72 days. Wow. 72 hours, guys. And then paired with prosperity begins, we have Page of Swords and Wheel of Fortune. If I've ever told you guys you were gonna feel the growth and actually see it in reality, in your everyday reality, I don't think I've ever meant it more than now. So the cards here are indicating you are facing the fruits of your labor, and you're looking right at them, and you're like, oh, like, thank you. Oh, thank you. Let's get some advice. Spirit, do you have any advice for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the next 72 hours? I don't know why I say it like that. I'm done. That's the last time. Oh my, perfect. Yes. Eee! Okay, so first off, we have take a break. Life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay, so what this tells me is, yes, clearly you need to take a break, you need some rest, but what this is actually referring to me is the disruption phase. So if you are experiencing that, just got out of that, or you're like, I think it's happening. Like what? Like what's going on? I don't understand. There is a disruption somewhere. This is that transformational period. You know, when you're pushing out and pushing out and pushing out to become that butterfly that we have here in the transformation, so you can, you know, really break out of the ground. Oh my God, under that we have new beginnings. Like, dude, you can't. Ugh. So advice here, take a break, take it slow while you're going through and pushing through that last little bit of the process. You got this, you can do it, you're not alone. Take a break, take a rest. If you've got the masculine, any sort of masculine energy, doesn't necessarily have to be a man, but if you do have the masculine energy kind of coming down on you, just take a break, Go internal. There's a breakthrough coming for you, and it's going to come in the way that you want it to, essentially. Right? Because that's what I can give you there. So, and then the second card we have here for advice is trust the niggle. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? Ooh, Leo. I don't think I can answer that now, can I? This is beautiful. These are your messages for the next 72 hours. Once again, this reading is timeless. If y'all made it to the end of the reading, please comment a crystal ball emoji. Those are my favorite. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you guys in my next one.